with our people. There are two things I've been asked to speak about, but I won't go to details. Right now, there are people dying in public hospitals. Reason, you know, doctors and the employer and they have not agreed. This should not be happening. Secondly, the churches, and I mean the churches and even Muslims, they're paying by the taxes we're being asked to pay for certain things. And I must say, it is possible to work together. We know we have to pay things, but from time immemorial, and from time immemorial, many countries, in fact, give churches money to support the social sector. So we hope, our man in the, Senator, you said you are listening. Kindly remind ourselves, and especially those of us who are sitting to make the laws, there are areas we are oppressing what the church is doing. But we are not going to say we walk to the streets. No. We want to remind ourselves and look from the past and look at other countries, what they're doing. We can do better. Last but not least, the area of employment, we also want to encourage each one of us to look for ways for the young people. They are struggling, and we all belong to the same country where our young people are looking out at us and say, what can we do? How do we gain employment? There are many spaces now. We encourage them not to choose what kind of work, but allow themselves to be guided to what is available, and we can gain employment. With those few words, once again, asanteni sana, baraka kwenu, na mwishoni, happy Easter. Asanteni sana. As I end, someone have a score. I'd like to invite His Excellency the Nuncio for Koko uliobakia, if he has any more, and also say once again to him, he's been our hero. We've never had so many bishops soon as we have, and I would say more are coming. Thank you. Karibu tena.
His Grace the Archbishop of Nairobi, Philip Anyolo, His Eminence, the Emeritus Archbishop of Nairobi, John Juwe, the other bishops here present, of course, in a special way, our two new bishops, I would say nearly young bishops, but also from the other hand, not so young anymore. Bishop Karamomoy, Bishop Simon Peter, and Bishop Wallace, His Excellency, the former President of Kenya, all the other dignitaries, representatives of the government, our brothers in the priesthood, brothers and sisters of the religious life, people of God, Tumsifu Jesu Christo. God is good all the time, and all the time, God, that is His nature. Wow. And then I always say today is such a wow day. I think today, and I was, you have seen me chatting with Archbishop Muheria. We shouldn't sit next to each other, but because we talk too much. But one of the things we commented on, and I would immediately like to thank the people who have organized this here today, how beautiful and perfect this celebration not has been. I think all the people who have been involved here from the Archdiocese of Nairobi, and also our MCs here in the forefront and in the background, who have prepared this for many days and made it as perfect as it was and still is this morning. I think we all felt a bit how God's Spirit was present in this celebration. And in that sense also, it is good to be a Catholic. it is good to be a Catholic. And we need to, reinforce that identity a bit. As I said in my sermon, we need to be close in that love to Christ when he asks us, do you love me? I was a few weeks ago, in fact 3 weeks ago only, or even less, I don't remember anymore, I was with the Holy Father in Rome, had an audience with him. One of the privileges of being a nuncio, to be able to meet the Holy Father relatively frequently. And we were talking about, again, also about the church in Kenya and the church in general. And one of the things he underlined to me, of course, we speak in Italian, La Chiesa è per tutti, 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 tutti. Which means as much as the church is for all, for all, for all, for everybody. And that is a good thing, and it was mentioned here also by the speakers before me, how the Catholic Church is not a church closed in itself. We are not a sect. We open the doors and the windows so that other people can get a bit of a sniff of the incense, so to say, so that other people may also gather a bit from what we do and may share in the joy, even though they're not a Catholic, maybe not even a Christian. By the way, also already I would like to wish the Muslims who very soon are going to celebrate the Eid al-Fitr, I want to wish them a very happy feast as it is coming up. All people of faith and even those of non-faith, we as a church, we are open to them. We serve them. We serve them, as it was mentioned also by the different speakers here today, we serve them through our institutions. Imagine, 35% of all educational institutions in Kenya are Catholic. 40% of all health institutions are Catholic. We are among the pillars of this great nation. And we will continue to serve this great nation. I myself am already like 5 years now in Kenya, and it has been years of grace, years of happiness and feeling fortunate to be able to serve this great church with these splendid and good bishops we have. Santeni Sana, thank you, all of you, for the great work you're doing. And at the end, continue to accompany the two bishops here, our new auxiliary bishops, with your prayer, with your assistance, with your encouragement, because we all need it. And we all need to grow into our office, but with your help and my help, they will succeed. Be blessed. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much, Your Excellency. As we conclude, allow me just for 1 minute to invite Bishop Peter Kamamoe. Come and greet the people. We want to hear your voice and tell us how you are feeling. Just 1 minute. Karibu. Tumpigia makofi akija.
Your Grace, Bishop Muhati, you're asking me how I'm feeling. I'm just feeling very much humbled by God. Your Excellency, Bat Van Megan, Apostolic Nuncio to Kenya and Southern Sudan, Your Grace, Philip Anyolo, Your Graces, Your Lordships, all Your Excellency Uhuru Kenyatta and Your Excellency Mama Gina Kenyatta, all leaders from the national government, Your Excellency the Governor of Nairobi, all the civil and the political leaders here present, Reverend Fathers, religious men and women, appreciate the work, and I think as His Excellency has indicated, we have seen the fruits of your work lastly. To our dear family members, I would like to thank God for my mother, my late Mwalimu Kamamoe passed on. Moses Kuria tells me, because my father was a teacher of Moses Kuria, so he was telling me, your father Michael must be celebrating in heaven. So may my father be celebrating in heaven. And I thank God for my mother. She is there. She was in hospital and she was discharged 2 weeks ago. She was so worried whether she would come and attend. Thank God she is with us today, and also my brothers and sisters. And to all those who have traveled with us, all the religious men and women, we are very grateful. We would like to commend our church and ourselves to maternal protection of Mother Mary, Mother of Apostles, and also the intercession of Saint Joseph. And may the servant of God who ordained me, Morris Michael Otunga, intercede for us. May God bless each and every one of you abundantly, and may He continue to guide and strengthen all of us as we strive to fulfill His holy will. We can only echo the message in Psalm 115 that not to us, but your name give the glory. Asante sana.
And now, thank you very much, Your Lordship. Wallace Nganga, please come and greet the congregation.
Your Excellency, Anuncio, Your Grace Philip Anyoro, Your Eminence John Kanino Njue, Your Excellency